What's up, guys? So today's a little different. I wanted to set a deck up. This is a Roswell Fingerboards RD-2 mold with the Cool Breeze engraved graphic. So if you pick up an RD-2 at Cool Breeze, it will come with CNC wheels and some 34mm trucks, all in the package, which is very nice. So you get a complete for about, I think, $25. It's been $30, don't quote me, but I've been wanting one of these Cool Breeze decks for a while now. Right off the bat, it's got the new deck lacquer smell. Love it. Engraving feels good. Looks clean. Little green middle ply. Plain top ply. High kicks. Some high concave on that. We got low dips too. This is what fingerboards, this is what budget fingerboards looked like in like 2014. And honestly, they're really functional. Like, people sleep on this shape, if I'm being honest. I think people sleep on this shape because of how it looks, right? Compared to, this is a Black River, this is a Goo, right? You can tell it's got very exaggerated specs. This build, I will be not using the stuff it came with because I'd rather use these Leefai trucks and Entity wheels to give them a review too. So trucks on. Entity wheels roll for a while. Looks like just some regular old yellow back grip. You don't want to, you can load this right here, like, you gotta really make sure you sit it down, put it on part of it, so that you get that little bubble. Just like, slowly. Just enjoy this, little crevice. Right, like so. Take a file. And you want downstrokes. No to the side or anything, that's gonna make it weird looking. You just all straight down. I just glad it's really good. I don't know how to do it. So, most satisfying part, hopefully. Wow! Yo, that's crazy. I've never had that fucking happen. Holy shit. We are not going to use this grip. That's insane. For example, here's an old People's Republic, right? Compared to this. This one's a little shorter. But they're essentially the same shape. I think the mold they're using is an old Gator mold. That's what Gator molds used to look like. I don't know if anybody remembers that. And that's fine, because it's super functional. I honestly am nostalgic for this shape at this point. Alright, let's get a better one going. Hopefully this one doesn't ruin my vibe. I've never had grip do what that last piece of grip did. So that's why you get at least like teak grip. At the very least, get some teak or some slush cult. The Chinese grips are not very good and reliable. All right, so it's set up. Looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Love it. Let's get a few tricks down. Wow. Wow. Dude, can it nollie heel? It can nollie heel. Damn. Dude. Are we just making it harder for ourselves on purpose? Dude, this is crazy how responsive it is. Alright, we're in the park. Let's see what this RD-2's got. So, some pros and cons. Well, pros. This exaggerated fingerboard shape gives you a lot of pop. It's really easy to learn ollies on because the deck is just so concave. So you pull back and go up, you know, it's just perfect for learning this motion with, right? Some cons. It's a little long. I was like catching tricks a little weirdly because of how long it is compared to my other decks, and it's a little light. That might just be the combo with, you know, these Leefai trucks and these wheels, but the board feels really light and really floaty, and I'm not used to that, especially because I use like Independence per se. This deck feels a lot heavier than the other one, and it's just a better feel. Feels like, I don't know, stupid to say it, but feels more expensive when it's heavier. But for 30 bucks, man, the fact that they give you a full setup, but for around, I think it was either 25 or 30 bucks, I think. It was around there. They give you a full setup. Really nice engraving. And it's a really good shape for beginners to learn on. Just is. So, yeah. Head down to Cool Breeze, pick yourself up a Roswell RD-2 complete.